Hello everyone, this is Djuntas, and today I'm gonna do a video on the age-old debate Strafe versus Multishot. So, it's definitely personal and the differences are not a lot. I've been testing it out now on Players 8 Chaos runs, and spoilers here at the start, it's very close and it's still down to personal preferences. Yes, I have 10,000 strafe damage versus was it like 7,000 Multishot damage, so strafe is doing a lot more damage. That damage will also be boosted a lot more, say if you're going with a Pride Merc or you're playing in a co-op, you get Fanta Aura, or you even have the Fanatism Aura from an Act 1 Merc instead of using a Reaper's Troll Merc. So the damage is a lot better now. Bow Amazons has gotten buffed. I will also say that it has helped a lot with the quivers, now having 500 quantities. That is also still a lot. To kind of highlight here, it is better to play a Bow Amazon now, but it's still not great. I think they can do a lot more still with buffing base damage of bows in general and so on. But those are the big highlights here I want to start. So as you can see, it's gonna be very close. Both of them are doing about the same amount of damage. I don't really think that either one is particularly better. So I want to start off with the, what can say, downsides and negatives. So Multishot first, it's gonna use more arrows, so you're gonna have to click on arrows when you see them drop a lot more. That's just how it is. It's a bit annoying. Multishot is also not that good in like small areas, rooms or whatever. Strafe is gonna be better for that. It's also gonna do less single target damage, Multishot, so that is also something to keep in mind. Multishot is just not that good. I also think that guided arrow, even if you max it and so on, is gonna do less damage than strafe on single target. I really don't know about that, but it feels like it's doing less damage than strafe on single target. I think it's also maybe because of crushing blow or whatever. Critical strikes can happen more with strafe or whatever. Again, attack speed and everything. Another thing is also the Multishot. You have to push your button down, so you have to click. Whereas strafe, you can just hold it down, so it's a bit more relaxed to play strafe and everything. That is definitely something to keep in mind, where I find the playstyle maybe a bit easier with strafe, since you can just again hold down the button. So that is basically the minuses of Multishot I wanted to mention. And here with strafe, I would say it's shitty AoE. So another thing with Multishot is that you can play more aggressive. You can pull an entire room and then just begin spraying the arrows. Where Multishot, you basically just want like 5 targets on your screen and you're okay to just begin stopping. The strafe animation log is not a big problem in PvM, but it still is a bit, I mean, you're locked into animation and whatnot, but it isn't so bad now that they have fixed the evade skills and whatnot, so you don't get stun locked from those and everything. So that is also another big plus in this new patch, patch 2.4 for Bow Amazons and whatnot. Strafe, I find it to just be, I don't know, for some reason it just feels a little bit slower, but it's also again because of the less AoE. So if you're prone to do heavy AoE areas or something like that, maybe go with Multishot. Again, the difference is very close, and it also comes down to personal preferences. Another thing that's also worth mentioning is that you can crowd control a lot better with Multishot when you just have a Raven Frost Ring or small charm with cold damage in your inventory. Your crowd control is going to be a lot better with Multishot. You can just spray that cold freeze so much better with Multishot. Whereas strafe, you know, it doesn't really do that much AoE. I think it was at 5 targets in total. It's only gonna hit at the same time or something like that. Whereas Multishot, you know, it can hit the entire screen, or at least up to like 25 mobs at a time. So that is a big difference in crowd control as well. But yeah, you can see right now I'm at Lord Desay, so that's the second last pack. And I honestly think there's not much of a difference so far. Both of them are very safe. I don't really use any potions ever. Only on Diablo I'm gonna use some potions. I also went with a build that has a lot of health, 3000 health almost, when call to arms are up. That is maybe a bit overkill, but I wanted to be safe. If you go with more, you know, aggressive health and whatever, maybe only like 1500 health or 2000 health, you can get more damage with it, dexterity. Another thing I also wanted to point out is that since Strafe gets so much native attack rating on the skill, you do have quite a bit of an easier time to get decent attack rating. I think I have like 12,000 attack rating with Strafe and was like 10,000 with multiple shot. So there's also some hit rating and whatever that's going to be a bit better on Strafe. That is just something to keep in mind. But overall, the gear is the same and everything. Wind Force with best in slot items, 3 2020s in the inventory and everything. You can see me lagging a bit here. My computer is not that good. But that was a big pull on the last seal here for Strafe. A bit fun. But yeah, it's very, very close. There's really not much more to say so far. However, the boss damage is also going to matter. So Strafe is going to win this one by quite a few seconds. Still, multiple shot is hanging in there. And I also wanted to note, this is just a random run. I did one run of each, and the maps were about equal. I think multiple shot had a rougher start, and then Strafe had an easier end with map density and everything. I forgot to also keep call times up on Strafe here. I was wasting a few seconds on the kill there. But yeah, Strafe is going to win, and it's also going to win by quite a few seconds. Still, overall, killing Diablo Chaos runs in about 6.5 minutes, players 8 on a bow Amazon. That's great. The builds has gotten buffed, so I'm happy with how bow Amazons are so far. But obviously, they still need better bows and gear and everything to be buffed, and I hope Blizzard's going to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You have to make up your own mind and everything. I would love to know your thoughts about this debate. It's very old, it's very hard to say and everything. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and have a good one.